this special edition of Eagle's Eye. I'm your host, Cade Krakis, and today I am sitting down with senior Brynn Meisse. Brynn, thanks for joining me today.
Cade, thank you so much for having me today.
Of course, it's great to have you on. Obviously, being a senior, throughout your time here at Ashland, you've done a variety of different things and worn a variety of different hats. Do you want to talk about some of the jobs you've held and some of the things you've done on campus?
Yeah, of course. So I started off JDM working for John's crew as a camera operator and worked there for all my years at college. And then I also got involved with the radio station being a DJ. I started off with one shift and eventually switched to two shifts, having my own show. And then I moved up to Early Bird's Word with you on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I was the social medias and promotions director for WRDL. And then now I am the news director. And then for the Collegian, I was the features editor. And then AUTV, just a reporter, not much.
So what brought you to Ashland University in the first place to be able to do all these different things?
Yeah, so originally I was coming to Ashland University for the cheer and stunt team. And then I quit. It wasn't for me. And I also was an environmental biology major when I came in. And then I got involved with John's crew, like I said, and Derek, and that was kind of like, yeah, this is what I'm meant to be doing. So I switched like maybe a month into college and just stayed here.
And you mentioned getting onto John's crew. How did that even happen? I mean, being, what was it, environmental biology, how do you go from that to running a camera?
Yeah, so I actually have a little bit of a background. I grew up around the radio and TV industry because my grandpa started a business in my hometown and then my dad took it over. So of course I got involved like you would. And I actually approached John because I met him, I think at one of the orientations. And he told me that he had a crew. So I came back over to JD and was like, hey, like I can work for you. I have the background. And just from there, stayed involved.
And obviously doing so much, you probably have a lot of memories upstairs. Are there any that kind of speak to you and you remember really well?
Yeah, I have a couple memories. One of my favorite memories is with you and Ethan when we went to the national championship game in Dallas, what, 2 years ago, a year ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was amazing. It's such a cool experience to be a photographer and a reporter there. Never will forget it. And I actually missed my sister's baby shower for it, so dedicated, what can I say? And another favorite memory is when we went to Italy last summer. And when we were in Italy, there was like these electric scooters that we took, and you and Avery were leading us. And you guys got us lost and took us onto the Italian highway. Yeah. And then through a tunnel where if you leaned up against it, you'd get soot on your arms. So imagine coming out of a tunnel covered in soot, lost in like the middle of Rome.
Yeah,
one of my favorite.
I completely forgot about that. That's a very good memory. So outside of obviously the ones that we've talked about and moving forward throughout your career, what are you next looking forward to? I'm
really looking forward to hopefully moving to a bigger city. I grew up like 30 minutes from here, so not too much of a difference and stuff. So getting to live in a bigger city, hopefully be closer to my siblings who are down in Columbus if I get a job that I have been talking with for like 4 interviews now. And I really don't know what I want to do because I love it all. Here at JDM, I got to do it all. So I'm like, how am I supposed to like narrow down what I want to do now? But I'm not really too stressed about it. Just kind of go and see what happens.
And you mentioned that you've been able to do it all here at JDM. Is there anything you wish you could have done more during your time or wish you could go back and redo?
To be honest, I wouldn't change anything. I really feel like I got like a great 3.5 years here and I learned so much and I wouldn't change it.
And so as graduation comes to a close or comes up in just what, about a week from now, yeah. What are you looking to do next in terms of just kind of your life as a whole? Obviously outside of the media side of things, you're very, very big into camping and backpacking and whatnot as well.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to be putting more effort into that and hosting some bigger backpacking trips out of state for women who are looking to get into it. So hoping to do more of that and more of caving, even though I kind of scared my parents with that last year. But I really want to do more of that and then rock climbing, trying to like lead some outdoor trips and stuff. Well,
my final question for you, Brynn, if you could give any advice to any JDM students, incoming, past, future, whatever it may be, what would that advice look like?
Get involved. You're not going to regret getting involved. At least I know that I haven't regretted it at all, and it's been like the best 3.5 years here.
Well, Brynn, thanks so much.
Cade, thank you so much.
Of course. That is it for this special edition of Eagle's Eye. Be sure to follow us across all social media at AUTV Ashland. Thank you for watching.